get started on this book because it's a little long one. It's called Blaze and Stuntmania. It was showtime at the Monster Dome. Crowds had come from all over Axel City to watch Darrington perform his biggest stunt ever on the super track at Stuntmania. I'm going to be the first monster machine to race through all these loops and jumps, Darrington told Blaze. I want to be the first one to ride the super track. And I can be with a little cheating. Uh-oh, said the jealous Crusher. He opened his secret compartment and a big machine popped out. My bouncy boot machine is gonna give Darrington the boot. The bouncy boot machine sent Darrington flying with a mighty kick. Now that Darrington's gone, no one can stop me from riding the super track, Crusher said. Crusher, what about that? Said Pickle, as the bouncy boot machine headed right for them. Uh-oh. The bouncy boot machine kicked Crusher and Pickle high into the air. Meanwhile, Blaze had to find Darrington and bring him back to the Monster Dome in time for Stuntmania. Let's blaze, he shouted as he sped off with his driver, AJ. As AJ used his wrist computer and found Darrington calling for help from a cave on a snowy mountain. We've got to hurry and get him out of there, Blaze accelerated up the narrow path to the top of the mountain. Suddenly, several bighorn trucks popped out to ram Blaze. They did not want him driving up their mountain. They're so big that they have to hide behind the biggest rocks, said AJ. So to keep away from them, we need to stay away from the biggest rocks. That makes sense. Blaze and AJ drove up the mountain's path. They sped towards 3 rocks in the road. Which one is the biggest? Asked AJ. The one on the left, said Blaze, and he quickly swerved right. A bighorn truck jumped out from behind the biggest rock and missed him. Not today, Bighorn, he called. Blaze and AJ zoomed to the top of the mountain. They found Darrington, but he was frozen in ice. We could melt the ice with a blast of super hot air, suggested AJ. I can turn into a machine that blasts hot air, Blaze cried as he transformed into a hairdryer. I'm a hot air blowing monster machine. Blaze blew hot air and melted the ice into a puddle of water. Darrington was free. The monster machine revved their engines and zoomed down the mountain. They had to get back to Stuntmania before Crusher. But Crusher had one last sneaky trick in mind. You'll never get past my earthquake maker, he laughed. Crusher's machine made a crack in the road just behind Blaze and Darrington. We need to go faster, cried Blaze. Let's accelerate. Blaze and Darrington raced ahead, leaving Crusher and the earthquake maker in the dust. With an extra burst of speed, they made it to the super track first. I don't feel like doing the trick all by myself, Darrington told his friends. I want to ride the super track with you guys, my best pals in the world, in the whole wide world. Super track, here we come, shouted Darrington. Side by side, he and Blaze raced the giant loops and sharp turns. The racers accelerated as they headed straight toward the final trick. What, will they make it? Asked the announcer, Bumperman. The crowd held their breath as the two monster machines leapt off a huge ramp right through a flaming star. Blaze and Darrington had completed the Stuntmania super track. "We did it, Blaze. We really did it," Darrington shouted. Blaze smiled and gave his friend a big high tire. "We did it together." The end.